Hello everyone, my name is Joseph and welcome back to the Popsicle Night channel. This video is sponsored by PTCGO the best place for you to get Pokemon TCG code cards. Are you looking to complete your card collection online for the latest set? PTCGO has everything you need. And please remember to use my code NIGHT22 at checkout so that you can get a 5% discount. Please enjoy the discount and your purchase directly supports the content I create in this channel. Thank you guys so much for your support and for your supporting PTCGO. In today's video, we're taking a look at Gogoat from the Vivid Voltage expansion set. The reason I'm playing this card is because I have never seen anyone showcase this Pokemon before, and I thought this was a good challenge for me, so here we are. This is one of those cards that no one will ever consider playing, but today we will give this card a chance to shine. Gogoat is a stage 1 grass Pokemon with 130 HP, 2 retreat cost, no resistance, and is weak to fire. It has 2 attacks. The first is Razor Leaf. For 1 grass and 1 colorless energy, it deals 50 damage. And its second attack is Takedown. It's actually pretty decent. For 2 grass and 1 colorless energy, it deals 160 damage, but this also does 30 damage to itself. 160 damage is good because you're looking at 2-hit knocking out any V-Star and most VMAX Pokemon in the game. Add Choice Belt and Gogoat will be dealing 190 damage to a V Pokemon. It is worth noting that its basic stage Skiddo has the attack Synthesis. For 1 grass energy, you can search your deck for a grass energy and attach it to one of your Pokemon. This may be helpful to accelerate an extra energy when you have no other choice. Gogoat is a very straightforward attacker. What makes it a challenge to use is that its strong attack requires 3 energies, making it difficult to set up another Gogoat after one is knocked out. And not only that, when it attacks, it deals damage to itself, making it less likely to survive during your opponent's turn. And that is because of the reduced HP. So it's going to need a bit of help. First off, we have Cherim with the Spring Bloom ability. Anytime during your turn, you can accelerate grass energy from your hand to one of your Pokemon with no rule box on them, and this will help power up Gogoat's attack. And I also have one line of this Venusaur with the Loopy Lasso ability. Once during your turn, you can flip a coin. If heads, you can move one of your opponent's bench Pokemon into the active spot, and that Pokemon becomes poisoned and asleep. Not only is this ability good for stalling if your opponent's Pokemon remains asleep, but the poison will also help reduce their Pokemon's HP, making it easier for Gogoat to knock out. And as my backup attacker, I added 1 copy of Zarude V. Since this is a Gogoat showcase, I'll try not to use this as much, but I think this fits in nicely to this build. I'm using this more for its Leap to Leap attack. For just 1 grass energy, it deals 30 damage to the active, but also 30 damage to one of your opponent's benched Pokemon. The extra bench damage really helps finish off any Pokemon that Gogoat has already weakened. And its second attack is really powerful too. Jungle Rage for 2 grass and 1 colorless energy. This attack deals 120 plus damage, but if your opponent is a V Pokemon, this attack deals 240 damage instead. This is a great backup attack when you have no other options. As for my usual support Pokemon, I have Snorlax, Radiant Venusaur for drawing into more cards, and Manaphy to prevent attack damage to our bench. As for my other cards worth noting, since we lose a lot of energy when Gogoat is knocked out, I have Energy Recycler, Ordinary Rod, and Training Court Stadium to recover our energies. And then I also have Gloria so we can set up 3 basic non-rule box Pokemon onto our bench. And finally I have Sonia, which lets you find 2 basic Pokemon or 2 basic energies from your deck. The dual option to this card really helps with the overall setup for this build. While Gogoat is nowhere near top tier, it still has the potential to defy the odds against most matchups in the meta. So let's just go and have some fun with this build. That's pretty much it. You can find the complete deck list in the description below. And now please enjoy the following gameplay videos showcasing Gogoat. Alright, on to our first match. My opponent chooses to go first, and we're going to start this one with a Skiddo in the active spot. And since we're going second, we can use our support card during our turn. And I'm thinking using Gloria, probably get a Snorlax. We have an energy, we can retreat our Skiddo, and then we can Gormandize, and then set up even further thereafter. Okay, we get an extra card from their mulligan, but they're going to start this one with an Empoleon V in the active spot. So if you didn't know, Empoleon V has an ability that turns off basic Pokemon's ability, I think non-rule box Pokemon. And so we won't be able to use Snorlax Gormandize during our turn, which is really bad. We don't have any other supporter cards that can help us draw into more cards either. But, I mean, 210 HP, we could probably deal a decent amount of damage against this Empoleon V, and then we can use Zarude V to finish it off. But yeah, that's the thing with Gogoat. You know, Gogoat has a really decent attack damage output, 160 or more, but its HP is really horrible. Really horrible. We got a rare candy from our top deck, so I think it's reasonable now to just get a Bulbasaur. We can use Loopy Lasso. Once we evolve into Venusaur, I'll get another Skiddo, and of course our Cherrim line to accelerate extra energies when we get them. And what I'm going to do is just use Synthesis and accelerate an energy to our benched Skiddo. The reason for that is most likely they're just going to knock out our active. That puts an energy to our discard pile, and then we can use Raihan on our next turn. But that Cape of Toughness is not going to help at all. It's going to be a lot harder for us to knock out this Empoleon V at this point. But we might have to set up our Zarude V as well. I only put one Zarude V because I don't want it to overshadow Gogoat. Because again, this is a Gogoat showcase. But with its low HP, I just needed to add another high HP Pokemon that can tank hits and then even bench snipe. That way we can finish off other Pokemon that Gogoat has already dealt damage to. But they're also using Zeraora V, which is really bad. They do knock out our Skiddo in the active spot, but now they can transfer an energy to their Zeraora V. Now, Zeraora V has an effect to its attack. It deals 100 damage to the active, but if you used a Rapid Strike Pokemon to attack your previous turn, it can attack another benched Pokemon as well, and that could just get them 2 knockouts. So I'm going to take a risk here. Okay, Loopy Lasso gets a Zeraora in the active spot. I hope it stays asleep and prevent it from attacking, because we really can't lose 2 Pokemon this turn. I mean, I could use Manaphy, but let's see. Let's use Raihan first. Accelerate 1 energy. And then we need to draw into more cards though. That's the thing. So I'll just get Radiant Venusaur for now. At least it's just gonna sit there, and then we can draw after our turn. So I'm just gonna use Razor Leaf. 80 damage with a Choice Belt. We get to draw 3 cards. And then hopefully it stays asleep. Come on. Alright, cool. We needed that stall because again, they can just easily knock out our Gogoat. So after playing a bunch of matches with this build, the win rate for this is really bad. Okay, I gotta be honest with you guys. Just because, again, Gogoat has a really low HP, it's really easy to knock it out. And just setting up Gogoat constantly, stage 1, is not as easy as it looks. And honestly, there are other good or better stage 1 or even budget builds that are way way better than Gogoat. But you know what? That's why I'm playing this, because it's such a challenge and I'm really enjoying it. So just getting a few wins here and there is actually really good for me to showcase this Gogoat. So so far with this matchup, it's a real challenge. We need to divert the Zeraora. Now Zeraora won't be able to hit our bench for the meantime, because they passed that opportunity. And so we'll have to focus on Empoleon for now, I think. And hopefully just keep stalling, because once I knock out this Zeraora V, they can switch out their Empoleon and then knock out our Gogoat in the active spot. We got a Boss's Order, which is... I mean, we could target their other Empoleon. It doesn't have an energy, so we could probably just attack it. But then again, they have Tower of Waters. They could just retreat it. Let me just get Manaphy with the Quick Ball for now. That way, we don't have to worry too much about this Zeraora V. And let's... I'm thinking of using Loopy Lasso and then just target the other Empoleon, because this Zeraora V is not so much a threat than their Empoleon, because Zeraora V only deals 100 damage to the active. Alright, cool. We got heads. So let's get this guy in the active. Maybe we can get an easy 2 prizes off of this. 190 damage, but 30 damage to ourselves. Thanks to the Choice Belt, we're dealing a lot of damage. So they remain asleep, which is really good. I am really, really happy with the results of this, because right now we actually are the underdog of this matchup. This should have been an easy win for our opponent, but thanks to our Venusaur, the added disruption is actually helping, and the extra poison deals extra damage, making it easier for us to knock out their Pokemon. They're gonna use Escape Rope though. I'll just put Venusaur in the active spot. You can always just switch it out. We have a switch on hand, and that will preserve our Gogoat because we kind of need everything else in our hand. So they're gonna be able to attack with Empoleon. Oh, they can actually knock out our Venusaur. That's really bad. So my only hope here is to keep stalling with Venusaur, but it's a 50% chance, you know. It's not always a guarantee that we're gonna get heads with the Loopy Lasso ability. So they're gonna knock out my Radiant Venusaur. That gets them their second prize, which is really bad. I mean, we want to just knock out 3 of their 2 prize Pokemon and just go from there. Okay, we got another energy. Let's evolve into Cherum, into another Gogoat, and then let's Loopy Lasso. Oh, okay, that didn't work. I could just get a knockout. Yeah, let's Spring Bloom this energy to Gogoat, and then I could just knock out their... I'll knock out the Zeraora, that's fine. So let's take down 190 damage. Another 30 damage to our Gogoat. Oh, okay, Zarude V was actually prized, so I didn't even know. At least this Empoleon V in the active, we can knock out with Zarude V. As long as they don't have another Cape of Toughness to attach to it, we should be able to get 2 more prizes. And they're also using Rapid Strike Urshifu V. So if they evolve into a VMAX, that's gonna be a lot of HP that we have to get through. And it's really bad. We don't have any other draw options. Our turn, we don't have enough energies to attack with our other Gogoat. So we are in a really bad position here. We're pretty much relying on top deck, especially that our Radiant Venusaur is now out of the picture. I'm just gonna pivot into Manaphy for now. We got Cherubi. I'm gonna use Ordinary Rod, recover these 2. Oh, you know what? Let me get Venusaur. Yeah. And then 2 energies. Yep. I'm gonna Loopy Lasso. Maybe we can stall. Oh, I actually needed that, I think. And then I need Manaphy, so I could sacrifice 1 prize. You know what? I'll go with Zarude V. We're just gonna try and tank a hit here and go from there, because at least they're not taking a prize with Cherubi. But then again, they could just knock out my Zarude V. You know, I guess you have to choose lesser of 2 evils, you know. Because with the Cherubi, they can get 1 prize. Our Venusaur is also dying here with a few chip damage here and there, but they're gonna boss. They're gonna boss our Venusaur. Oh no! We actually we needed that to stall. Oh boy, and we actually only have 1 chance of using Venusaur. So let's just put Zarude V. Oh dude, we got an energy. That is a lifesaver. Leap to leap. And we'll deal 30 damage to their bench Empoleon as well. That gets us 2 prizes at least. And we got Marnie. So Marnie is good. Raihan is also good. Unless they knock out my Zarude V, they're still quite a ways to win this match. They can use Escape Rope. Oh boy. I think I'll sacrifice my Cherubi. I guess it was heading that direction anyways. Because either way, I need Cherim to accelerate more energies. And then, yeah, if they have a boss on their next turn, all they need to do is boss one of our other single prize Pokemon, and then they're just gonna win the game. But our Zarude V is hitting for 240 damage. It's not enough to knock out their Rapid Strike Urshifu V. So with the Cape of Toughness 270, our Zarude V, well, we can accelerate one energy, but then we won't be able to knock out anything. They're gonna knock out my Cherubi. So let's put our Zarude V in the active spot. Oh, dude, we got an energy. So we can put an energy. 240, 56. Dude, if we have a choice belt, we can actually get a knockout. So we'll attach an energy, accelerate with the right hand, and then all we need is a choice belt. Do we? Oh, we have it. Let's go. Yeah. Jungle Rage for 270 damage. Exactly what we needed to get a knockout. Wow. Good game. That was a close one. Alright, on to our next match. This time though, we're gonna go first, and we're gonna start with a Radiant Venusaur in the active spot, which is always awkward because it has such a big retreat cost. But thankfully we have a scoop up net. We got a Cherubi, that's good. We also have Ultra Ball. I could probably discard these two energies. Can just recover those if we need to, and I'll get Snorlax. Then we can scoop up Venusaur, and then put it back. We can Gormandize for 5 during our turn. Really good. Can evolve into Cherim on our next turn. We also have Skiddo. We can start setting up our Gogoat line. But we still need energies moving forward, and we don't have any other supporters to draw us into more cards, so we're probably just going to use Gormandize on our next turn again. My opponent's going to start with the Remoraid in their active spot, so most likely this is a Rapid Strike build. They have Failings. Okay. If I had to guess, this is probably the League Battle deck. So I'm assuming they have Rapid Strike Urshifu VMAX in their build as well. Because it can't be just all Failings, right? But Failings is actually pretty good. If they have Rapid Strike energy, you just slap one single energy, which counts as 2, and then you can start attacking for a lot of damage, especially if you build up a bunch of Rapid Strike Pokemon in your field. But they're not going to attack, which is okay with me. We have Bruno. Let's use that. Got a Gogoat. I think I'll just attach an energy on Venusaur, and I'm just going to Gormandize. Because you can attack with Venusaur. Venusaur is actually a good attacker too. 90 damage, but then you put all of these special conditions on your opponent's Pokemon. And it could be a good disruption as well. They're going to fully energize one Phalanx, and they're going to use Marnie again. And since our Snorlax is weak to fighting, they get another Rapid Strike Pokemon in play. They could knock out my Snorlax. But they don't, dude. My Snorlax survives with 10 HP. That's insane. Let's evolve into Cherim, attach another energy, and it's our turn to use Marnie. Hopefully we can disrupt them even further. We got a right hand, which is really good for our next turn, actually. Discard another energy. Get Skiddo. Start setting that up. Put Choice Belt. Use Cherim. Accelerate one energy. And then Gormandize for 6. Alright, cool. So we got a Gogoat from that Gormandize. So we can evolve into Gogoat. We can accelerate an energy, use right hand for a third energy, and start knocking out their Pokemon. But with so many Rapid Strike Pokemon being built up, their Phalanx will be hitting for a lot of damage. And Phalanx is not weak against grass, so we're not hitting for weakness against this this attacker either. I think I'll attack with Radiant Venusaur this turn. And let's evolve into Gogoat. I just attach this. And then I'm going to use Sonia to set up these two, a backup attacker and also the Venusaur line. I'll just energize one more energy and I'll use Pollen Hazard that deals 70 damage because we're hitting less damage because of their stone energy. It would have been 90, but that's okay. Their Pokemon also gets burnt and poisoned. We would have gotten a knockout there if it wasn't for that stone energy. And there it is. The Rapid Strike Urshifu VMAX line is out to get us. And they have Tower of Waters. They're just going to use Stray for now. And they're going to retreat back to their Phalanx. This could be dangerous because if they evolve into VMAX, you get another energy. They can knock out two of our Pokemon. But we have no other choice. There's really nothing else we could do. So I'll just get a knockout off of this Phalanx. That's going to get us one prize at least. And there it is. We actually needed that. And Manaphy will probably just save the day here. Unless they already have a Rapid Strike Urshifu VMAX set up, they can just easily retreat their Phalanx and then they can double knock out two of our Pokemon. No, they're just gonna attack. Alright, cool. So our Venusaur survives an attack, which is really, really good. Now that we have Manaphy set up, we don't have to worry about double knockouts. And what I'm gonna do is just boss their Urshifu V, get 100 damage on it, plus extra damage from the special conditions. And if they don't retreat it, I mean, why wouldn't they, right? It's gonna say we would be able to knock it out with Gogoat because we're dealing 190 damage. But it still wouldn't be enough to knock out their now evolved Rapid Strike Urshifu VMAX. So with more HP. But you know what? We can get 3 prizes if we do knock it out. So that's a plus. So right now, my opponent and I are even on prizes. But they also have Tool Scrapper. So that's not good. We're dealing less damage without our Choice Belt now. That was a good move from our opponent. So now we're only hitting for 160 with our Gogoat at this point. Wow, this is almost... I don't know if we can even win this. I mean, they're only taking 1 prize at a time at least. And probably as long as we continue to chip away at their VMAX, that's going to get us 3 prizes and then go from there. But as of right now, once they knock out my Venusaur, that's gonna get them another prize. Let's put our Gogoat in the active spot and then go from there. I mean, we can use Raihan and then I could... Oh, you know what I could do? I could get a rare candy and then risk it all on this Loopy Lasso. Maybe we can stall. I think so. Let's go. Loopy Lasso, come on. Yes! Yes! Let's go. Let's go! So we're gonna poison, take down, and hopefully their Pokemon stays asleep. Come on, sleep, sleep. Yes, okay. Alright, cool. Hopefully they don't have any switching cards because they can't retreat even with the Tower of Waters. They need a switching card to get their Pokemon out of the active spot, get that sleep condition out. We could get a knockout on our next turn, but they can use their Phalanx to knock out our Gogoat, and then we won't be able to build up another attacker, and that's gonna leave us way open on the next few turns. Dude, they don't retreat, so with that poison they wake up though. At least it's really close to a knockout range now. We got a boss's order from our top deck. I could just finish off this guy with the Zarude V. I'm thinking of just using Loopy Lasso and just weaken the other Urshifu V and then get multiple knockouts with Zarude V. You know what? I'll just use Loopy Lasso. If it works, I'll bring up their Urshifu. Dude, it worked! Oh my goodness. But then again, I can also knock out their Failings, which is pretty dangerous too. You know what? I'll go for the Urshifu. We'll put it in the active, make it fall asleep. But then again, they can always just evolve it, remove the sleep, and then they can continue to attack. We'll be left in the open anyways. I have no choice. I think I'll just boss. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing, guys. I don't know what I'm doing. I think I'll just boss the VMAX back. And then I'll get a knockout. Razor Leaf. Dude! Oh, dude! It did knock it out! Come on! Oh, man! The Stone Energy. The Stone Energy. Oh boy. Well, you know what? It has 10 HP left. If they can't heal it back, I could use Zarude V to knock it out. And they don't have any mana fees, so I could probably just snipe it. And they're just gonna boss my mana fee. Okay, well, they're gonna present their full HP Urshifu VMAX. Alright. That's a good move. That's a good move. But now they have their other VMAX with fully that is fully charged. They can hit multiple targets. That can get them 2 more prizes, and then we're just gonna lose. I'm gonna Loopy Lasso. It didn't work. Can use Raihan. I'll need to recover my mana fee. Come on, Bruno. I'm counting on you, dude. Let's go. Let's go. We got Ordinary Rod. Let's get these 2 back. Mana fee, and we also have Quick Ball. Let's grab 2 energies as well. And so we're gonna keep our bench safe thanks to our mana fee. So get these 2. Could get Zarude V now, but I could actually get Zarude V. But mana fee, I think, is the priority. That way they won't be taking multiple knockouts. Bump out their stadium. And then I could set up the other Skiddo as well. We also have energy retrieval. We have 3 energies. I could just get all 3 energies and then have it ready for the next turn, maybe. And then I think I'll just do takedown. Right? Yeah, I think I'll just do that. 160 damage. I mean, 160 damage if, let's say, we can use Venusaur to Loopy Lasso this guy into the active. That's gonna poison. We can knock it out with another Gogoat. That's gonna get us our last few prizes. This is such a hard matchup because we're dealing with a lot of HP. We're dealing with opponents with a lot of HP. That's the thing. So they get their Tower of Waters back. They attack with Failings, which is a good move. You know, they're only losing 1 prize with that. Put our Skiddo in the active spot. We got 4 energies though, dude. It's Loopy Lasso. It didn't work. I think I have no choice here. I think I'll just energize my Venusaur. Got 4 energies anyways, and then we can switch. And we can knock out this Phalanx, get a prize. Solar Beam for 130 damage. Nice. That gets us 1 prize. We got Gloria. It's not very useful, but it's there. But at least our Venusaur has 180 HP, which is really good. I wish Gogoat had that much HP, you know? Can survive more attacks, but it's not the way it is, you know? So at least our Venusaur will survive an attack, but we have a really bad hand right now. This is I hope we get a good top deck, maybe like a Professor's Research or something. Give me something, please. Otherwise, I mean, I could stall. I could just Loopy Lasso something. We will survive an attack here, hopefully. We will survive an attack. Ooh, they're gonna Marnie. I'm I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Come on, give me something good. Okay, we have Ultra Ball. I could get Zarude V. I could get a knockout, get 4 prizes from this Urshifu. Again, with that stone energy, it's only reducing damage 20, so we can still get that last 10 damage. They're gonna use Escape Rope. I will have to sacrifice one of my Skiddos. Let's see what my opponent does. They're just gonna attack with another Phalanx. Okay. We're gonna put our Venusaur back into the active spot. And let's get rid of these two. And then I'll get a Gogoat. I could get Zarude V. Yeah, I'll just get Zarude V. I think it's the most practical option, you know? And then let's Loopy Lasso first. Dude, it worked. I'm gonna get the one with 160, because we can knock out the other one with Zarude V. Dude, that's actually really good. Let's retreat. We lose all 4 energies, but we can recover them. Leap to leap. Knock out their VMAX. That's gonna get us 3 prizes, and we need 1 more prize. Dude. Not too bad, man. Not too bad. Alright, their Urshifu wakes up, but I'm thankful that we have Manaphy to protect our bench. And, oh, dude, you know what? If they have a boss's order, that's it. They need a boss's order, or... No, they heal the whole HP. No! All that work from Gogoat, and all for naught. But they're just gonna Guilt Thrust for 150 damage. I don't think we're gonna win this one, guys. I don't know. I don't think. Let's just Ordinary Rod first. Get 2 energies back to the deck. And yeah, I wish I could have finished this one with Gogoat. I think I'll get rid of these 2. Got a bunch of energy still. Could get a Gogoat. Evolve. Then I can use Marnie. Bro. We got 2 energies. Not quite enough though. Let's Loopy Lasso. Oh, you know what? Zigzagoon is actually weak to grass, isn't it? Dude, I think I could just knock out the Zigzagoon. So that poison will deal 10 damage after. And then since we're hitting for weakness, Zarude V can deal 30 damage times 2, 60. And that's gonna get us our last prize, dude. I can't believe we won. We won! Oh my goodness! Oh wow. Good game. And that's it for the video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please don't forget to smash the like button for me. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and please subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. Thank you so much for watching the Popsicle Night channel, and as always, stay safe and have a great day.